Ladies and gentlemen, the South Carolina Farm Bureau Federation is proud to present your 2024 Distinguished Service Award winner, Raleigh Ward Jr. Raleigh comes from a long history of farming in Florence County.
We live here in Ward Road, Effingham, South Carolina. My daddy was born here on this same location in 1903. His father farmed here, so we've got a long generation of Wards farming this land. We were tobacco farmers. Tobacco's been grown here since the 30s. Now we're corn, soybeans, cows, and playing a little bit of sorghum where the deer are real bad.
He's spent his whole life on the farm and has seen lots of changes over the years.
We started out following my mule, weeding cotton and peanuts and that sort of thing. Now we have most all mechanized tractors. We've gone from one-row farm-all tractors to four-row equipment, big equipment. It's really been quite a change. Actually now, we had the drone here spraying some fields the other day.
Raleigh graduated from Hannah Pamplico High School in 1969, Clemson University in 73 with a degree in agriculture economics, and later completed a master's in ag education in 1983. He began his career working for Clemson Extension's farm management program. In 75, he got married, returned home to the family farm, and worked with Production Credit. In 77, Raleigh began working with Senator Strom Thurmond's office, where he spent the next 27 years managing the office in Florence and helping with constituent problems, specifically with agriculture.
Raleigh's whole life has been serving. He farmed, but he also worked for Strom Thurmond and worked with him up for many, many years. And then he went to work at FSA office, worked his way to district director before he retired. But in all of that, he stayed with Farm Bureau, and with those, avenues and those things that he was in, also helped Farm Bureau as well, solidifying our way of life here in Florence County.
In 1977, when Raleigh began farming, he was asked to serve on the Florence County Farm Bureau Board. He was involved in the Young Farmers and Ranchers program and competed in the YF&R discussion meet.
When I was young, given that opportunity to meet and talk, that's carried through my whole life. Back when you were talking about how Farm Bureau is effective and being involved with things that made me more aware of so many different things that's good for my farm and operation in my family.
Over his 47 years as a South Carolina Farm Bureau member, Raleigh has held every position on the Florence County Board. He served in many capacities on the state level, including the Executive Committee, Nominating Committee, PAC Committee, and the Water Advisory Committee.
Water's going to be the thing of the future. We're going to have to be really involved in how water's allocated or how water's used in our state. It comes up every time the drought. When you have a drought, it just seems like it's more and more important that we don't get left out and water is used for agriculture.
He's a master membership recruiter and a Grassroots All-Star Award winner. He has spoken up for issues such as the land use tax bill in the 80s, the tobacco program buyout in the 2000s, the flood in 2015, and current disaster relief.
Farm Bureau is my voice for what's going on in agriculture. Anytime there's a legislative problem, you got somebody to call, you got people that can work on it for you. Everyone, young people especially, need to be motivated to take part and stand up and be a part of Farm Bureau, because there's so many things that it can affect, and its leadership programs, being in the commodity programs, all those things just add to our farming activities.
Speaking of young people, Raleigh is a family man. He has 3 children, Tripp, Jordan, and Baxter, and is blessed with 5 grandchildren. He loves to have his grandkids on the farm with him every weekend.
We feed the ducks and feed the chickens and ride around on the Kubota and ride to the river and go check the cows and that sort of thing. That makes every day worthwhile.
He is an active member of the Tabernacle Church of Pamplico. He has served on the Florence School District 2 Board, Friendfield Ballfield Community Association, Southern States Cooperative Board of Directors, and the Clemson Extension Advisory Council. Raleigh is not all work and no play. He's an avid turkey hunter, and he bleeds orange and purple.
I love to turkey hunt. I'm a turkey hunter. Duck hunting is pretty good, but riding around the farm, checking my cows, riding to the river, those sort of things. It's relaxing that I enjoy doing. Oh yeah, I love Clemson. Been a Clemson fan forever and ever. Clemson's been a big part of my life too.
Whether you find him on the farm with his grandkids, in the turkey blind, or head-to-toe in Clemson gear, Raleigh Ward is constantly advocating for farmers and Farm Bureau. We asked him why.
Well, Farm Bureau, it's always given me the opportunity to take part in what was going on. Any issue that was here on the farm, they've given me the opportunity to voice my opinion and contact the people that affect and make those decisions that affect my profit here on the farm. I'm involved with other co-ops, but Farm Bureau Co-op gives you the opportunity to do things that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. And that's why Farm Bureau.
I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Raleigh Ward, this year's recipient of this Distinguished Service Award. Raleigh is an example of true grassroots leadership, where he's been involved in the South Carolina Farm Bureau for 47 years. Raleigh started out in the Young Farmer and Rancher program and moved on up in the leadership of Farm Bureau, where he now sits on the executive committee. Raleigh is very supportive of programs such as Ag in the Classroom, our Land Trust, all of our youth programs. He is truly valued as a member of the Farm Bureau family. Raleigh, congratulations, very well deserved, and I hope you enjoy today's event.
I would just like to tell Raleigh, you might be feeling a little bit anxious or whatever, or why did I get this award, but why not, right? I mean, congratulations to you from everybody on the board. We think you well deserve it. I mean, you've been there, you've put the time in, you've got your skin in the game, and you've stayed with it, and congratulations so much from us to you, man. Good job.
He's a man of service and action. He's passionate about his farm, his family, and Farm Bureau. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Distinguished Service Award winner, Raleigh Ward.